my gorgeous plant people, welcome back to Reading Mindfully. My name is Ayana, and today guys, today I'm showing you guys some new plants. I know. Let's just get into it. Hey guys, like I was saying, so today I'm showing you guys some new plants. And guys, I did not plan to get new plants. This wasn't like a planned thing. I was sabotaged. This past week was my mom's birthday, and if you guys watch our videos from last year, my mom likes to go plant shopping for her birthday. So her and her boyfriend went to Charleston, and I think they went to 2 or 3 plant nurseries. And so I was at work, and she was sending me pictures of plants. She was sending me videos. She asked the girls at the store if she could actually film, because she let them know that I have a YouTube channel, and they were nice enough to let her film. And so the first plant shop that she went to was called Plant Babe, and I actually have a cute little card that they gave. They actually have this cute little card that says Plant Babe. And so I just thought this was so cute. I was like, I can put this in my planner, but it's so nice. They actually have these cards that tell you if they can put how much sunlight, the water, and if the plant is pet friendly, if it's easy, if it's drought tolerant. So I thought this was cute that they had this. And like I said, I really just liked it for my planner. I was like, I want to put that in my planner. But yeah, so they were so nice to let her film. And so shout outs to Jess and Kylie. They were so nice to her, and they answered her questions, all the questions that she had. But yeah guys, I was at work and she was sending me pictures. I mean pictures upon pictures. Like one of them, and I'm not even supposed to have my phone at work, and so a lot of the times it comes up on like my Apple Watch. But one message was like, Stacia Randolph has sent you 18 images. And I was just like, how am I going to look at all this stuff and not get in trouble? But I was trying to like watch these videos and look at these pictures. And she was like, do you want any of these? And I'm just like, oh my God. Like I was trying not to buy plants. But when I saw some of these, I was like, can you get that for me? And that one too. And we were just going back and forth. It was so funny. One of the plants she did get me was the wrong plant, but I still really like it. It is this Aurelia. And so this is a gorgeous plant, don't get me wrong. But the plant that I actually wanted was the Fabian Aurelia. And so my mom sent me a picture, and apparently this one was in the picture with the Fabian Aurelia, but I thought she knew which one I was talking about because she used to have a Fabian Aurelia. So I was like, she knows which one I'm talking about. Guys, she came home yesterday, and I was like, what is that? And she was like, that's the Aurelia. And I was like, I wanted the Fabian Aurelia. She was like, which one is that? I was like, Mommy used to have it. And she was like, you know, I don't know. She was like, you should send me the picture back and let me know which one you want. And I was like, but they were both in the picture. You still wouldn't have known. But I thought she knew which one I was talking about because she used to have the plant. But anyway, this one is so gorgeous. I love how full this plant is. To be honest, like this is a nice full plant. This is actually the fullest plant that I've ever seen. Usually when I see these, they are like so tiny and full, but I've never seen one like this big and full. So this is a really gorgeous plant. And I love the bottom of this one because it just reminds me of like an old tree that you would see, like that's been growing for like thousands and thousands or hundreds of years. And so that's why I really do like this one. And the reason why I didn't particularly want this one is because I already have an Aurelia. In fact, I have this one. Let me go get it. Alright, and so the reason why I didn't want that Aurelia is because I already have one. Now, mine doesn't look nearly as beautiful as that one. And the reason is because it wasn't nearly as full as that one. I mean, it was more full than this, but this plant, when I brought it home from the shop that I got it from, it had aphids, so it went right outside. I mean, I was not playing. I was not trying to have a whole bunch of, because it was covered in aphids. You would have thought it was variegated, the amount of aphids that was on this plant. And the crazy thing is, I looked at this plant over when I bought it. It didn't have anything wrong with it. And then when I bought home, it was covered in aphids. So I was like, you were going right outside, and it was outside the entire time. And that's probably why I didn't show you guys this plant, because I was not trying to have a whole bunch of aphids in the house. I was not trying to deal with that. So it's been outside for months, and it has been looking really great. It's been putting out new growth, but you can see why I didn't really want this one, because I already have this one, and I'm trying to get this one to come back to look as full as this one. But this one is so beautiful that I'm happy with both of them. And it's nice to have, you know, a green and a variegated. You guys know I love variegation, especially that creamy white variegation. So I'm really happy to have both of them. I'll just be working on, you know, rehabilitating this one to make it look like this one. But that was the first plant that I got. And the second plant that I got was actually one that I already have, but I got another frosted heart syngonium, and when I saw her send me the picture of this one, I was just like, I need to have this one. It's just so beautiful. It's so much bigger than the one that I have, and it just looks so nice in the picture. I was like, can you get me that one? And she almost actually got this one for herself, because she says she just loved the modeling on the leaves. And I told her that even when you give the plant more light, it'll get even more frosted. So she really liked the idea of that, but she just didn't, this wasn't one that she was going to get, but she said that she really liked it. And you guys know I already have one. And I usually don't buy duplicates of plants unless there's a difference. And the reason why I got this one is because there's a huge size difference. Now this is the one that I got from Etsy. These plants were the same price. Yes, they were the same price. And so that is why I got this one, because it is more substantial than this one. This one you can tell is a baby plant, like they just either propagated it or plucked it off the mother plant. But this is a nice substantial plant, and I can't believe they were the same price. Like, I'm just like dumbfounded by that. But yeah, so that's why I got this one, and I'm probably going to end up potting them together, to be honest, or I might sell this one. Because I really don't need two. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll sell this one, maybe I'll pot them together. But I'll let you know what I'm going to do with that one. But I'm definitely keeping this one, because like I said, I love the size of these leaves. I love this leaf in particular. If you can see that, like that is just a beautiful leaf. But yeah, that is the syngonium frosted heart. They call this the ice frost. I've seen other people call it ice frost, but I'm really happy that she sent me this one in the picture. And I actually like them because she got this one from Plant Babe, and this one says the light requirement says bright and direct light and water to keep soil slightly moist, and it also says toxic to pests. So I really love the labeling on these plants from Plant Babe. So if you were a newbie, or if you were someone that wasn't sure about your plant care, this is very helpful to have it labeled with the care as well as the toxicity. I just think that's really cool, and I've never seen that from any other seller before. So that's awesome. And then the last plant, when she sent me this, I was like, I want it. This is the Philodendron fuzzy petioles, and this is a newer species that has been released to the market. I don't know if you guys have been seeing it, but I've been seeing this one pop up all over Etsy. And it does have a little bit of like texture to the petioles, but it's not fuzzy. It's not fuzzy. It's more like a pop rock kind of texture. And you know, the thing that it reminded me of my Philodendron nangritens. And if you guys remember, in one of my houseplant tours, I had a Philodendron nangritens, and that plant was just giving me so much difficulty. But I think I know why it was giving me difficulty. I think I didn't give it enough water. But this is supposed to be a relative of the Philodendron nangritens. Now the leaves are not the same as the nangritens, because I had that one before, and the leaves are a lot more substantial. They were thicker, as well as that one had more of a lily pad shape. And so these leaves are more narrow. If you can see that, they're like more narrow, and as well as they're thinner. They're kind of like the Philodendron melanochrysum, and they're also like velvety, kind of like satiny. So they are very soft and satin, and I really enjoy that. That was the first thing I noticed when I saw this plant and I touched it. I was like, ooh, these leaves are very, very satiny. So I do love this plant. The other reason why I wanted my mom to pick this up for me is because, like I said, I've been seeing it all over Etsy, and people are already marking up the price of this plant, which is insane. I've seen it go high up to like $80 for this like similar 4-inch pot for $80. And so when I saw this one, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this one at Plant Babe, they were only selling it for $28. So I was like, can you get me that one? Because this is the cheapest I've seen it. I've seen some people sell on Etsy for like $32, $33, but for $28, I was like, can you get me that one? This one also has a carry need. It says bright and direct to moderate low light. And then it says water when the top 2 inches of the soil is dry. And it also says toxic to pets. So I think that's really cool that Plant Babe does that. Like I said, Plant Babe had a nice variety of plants. I'm thinking about going there, honestly. And my boyfriend asked me if he would like to go, or if I would want to go. And I told him that I wouldn't mind going. They had a nice variety of plants. They had all different kinds of plants. They had common plants, more rare, uncommon plants. They had painted ladies. I think she said they had like a pink princess. They had all these different plants, and they were a pretty nice price compared to the market. So that's why I even told her, I was like, those are nice prices compared to what I've been seeing on Etsy, eBay, even some of the plant shops that I frequent a lot. So I will put in pictures of those plants. And like I said, they were nice enough to let her film, so I'll put some clips of that in there as well. But I'm really happy with this one. This was the one that I really wanted. And so I'm just really excited for this. I want to redeem myself when it comes to the nangritens, because I did like that plant and I liked the way it was growing. I like the way that it grows. I didn't like the way mine was growing, because it was snapping its own petioles. It was growing through other leaves, and usually the one that is notorious for doing that is the Philodendron melanochrysum, and mine doesn't even do that. So when my nangritens started doing that, I was like, okay, you gotta go. But we're gonna try to redeem ourselves with this cousin, I guess we can call it. But yeah, this is such a pretty plant. I've seen it on Etsy. The leaves do say they kind of narrow, but then they kind of get a little wider. So, they do get long, but they kind of fill out a little bit. So I'm excited to see this one. As far as I can tell, this will not be a heart-shaped leaf plant, which I'm also excited for, because I don't want a whole bunch of heart-shaped leaves, although those are ones I'm drawn to. I kind of want to get some other leaf shapes, and this one has a leaf shape similar to the melanochrysum, like I said. And so yeah, this is a nice plant, and it was a good price. So yeah, I will be checking out that shop sometime. But yeah, I'm gonna say I was sabotaged. I was not meaning to buy plants, and yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a lot of things that are coming to the channel. I have a couple more plants that are coming to the channel. I did not buy these plants, but my house is filling up rather quickly. The other day I was walking through my house and I was just like, how do I maintain all these plants? I was like, how do I maintain all these plants? And they're so large. Sometimes it's like I'm with these plants every day that I just don't realize it. And then when I'm like taking care of them or when I'm watering them, I'm just like, my goodness, like how am I doing this? But it was funny, the other day I went to my rental office to take care of some things, and the girl was like, yeah, are you the plant lady? And I was like, yeah, because I thought she meant like am I the person who puts plants on my patio, my balcony? Because I was like, I'm not the only one that does that in my neighborhood, although I'm the one who has a lot that I put out on the patio. I didn't really think about it until later that day that she was talking about, I guess she was talking about them coming in the other day because they were doing a renewal inspection. And so they probably came in and just saw this and was like, it looks like a rainforest in there. And so they probably like the maintenance people or whatever probably came in and told her. But yeah, I'm the plant lady. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos, liking and subscribing. Let me know if you've been to these two shops. Like I said, I'm gonna figure out the name of the other shop. I definitely know the one shop is called Plant Babe, and I also put the information down in the description just in case you guys are in the area or you happen to be visiting the area, so you guys can check it out. But as always, I just want to thank you guys for liking my videos, commenting and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.